Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the stage.
Well, for us, thankfully, we were preparing for a pandemic without knowing that there was a pandemic coming. The entire system that we put together in every classroom and every school, we already had that technology going in preparation for the pandemic. I came over to the central office, called the cabinet, the team, and I said, what can we do to improve the sound in every classroom? That's how we got in contact with Front Row, and as they say, the rest is history, but that's how it all began.
As Clint's requirements grew and expanded, we were designing as fast as we could keep up and customizing it to be exactly what Dr. Martinez wanted. It was an exciting process of hearing their needs and working to meet their needs, redesigning and reintegrating a camera, integrating the teacher microphones, everything, future-proofing everything. And little did we know how much that would be needed once the pandemic hit.
The teacher microphone, I love using it. I'm actually a teacher that I have a very loud voice, and this microphone actually helps me bring the voice back to like a normal room setting. They're sitting in the back of the classroom, they'll hear me the same way the kids at the front of the room will hear me. Online, the kids are also hearing me loud and clearly.
The name you guys chose speaks clear because the kids in the back are like they're in the front because they can hear everything. I absolutely love the PA intercom because it's just one click of a button to get into that teacher's classroom and they're able to speak to you. Cameras are also a great added security for us, so if there is an incident that happens in the classroom, we can definitely go back and see what really happened.
What I see in the future with the online learning with this system, I see that it's going to still stay. I believe online learning has been a big plus for teachers, especially for students who are not in the classroom or who may be sick. They'll never miss a lesson. And again, it's great for students who have like that hearing disability. It's been a great big help for them.
The quality and the product, the way that it makes teaching easier during this pandemic, every little win like that matters so much. I'm really proud and grateful that I get to work in the Clint ISD.
In the next 5 to 10 years, I don't know that classrooms will ever be as what we once thought as a traditional classroom. I think that we have to embrace that technology and really bring a classroom of the 21st century to light. And that's going to include audio systems, that's going to include video systems, it's going to include being able to record things, having a safe and secure environment. And really, Front Row brings all of that together.
Front Row being my first experience with any company like that, I'm glad it was my first experience because I can't see myself ever wanting to go to anything else because it just enhanced my instruction already. I definitely see that with these new capabilities, with the sound system, with just the overall safety features and recording capabilities, the lessons that I design are going to be very different just because we have all those capabilities. So I'm definitely going to design lessons that are more multimodal, in that we're doing speaking, we're writing, we're doing visual presentations, we're doing audio, and just I definitely can see me working more technology into my classroom as a result of that.
I anticipate and I know that what we saw prior to the pandemic we'll continue to see with when the students return back.
Dr. Martinez has a way of inspiring folks to bring their A game, I think, from everybody. And so we did, Clint certainly did, and as this process unfolded, the system we have really is the most robust, probably the most customized, well-designed system, I'd say, in the U.S.
There's nothing like it in El Paso, nothing like it in our area, and for what I hear, is probably nothing like it around the state. I actually did get a call from the Commissioner of Education of Texas to find out, our cost, what have we done, and for them to call Clint ISD and for him to think about Clint ISD of the over 1,500 districts in the state, that was a testament to the great things that we've done in terms of this system in our schools.
Tonight's graduation event will begin shortly. Prior to the ceremony, many precautions have been taken to ensure the safety of our students and guests. Graduation ceremonial items, spirit awards, and diplomas were all sanitized. We remind all graduates and their guests that they must adhere to social distancing guidelines, as well as wear masks at all times for their safety. We also wish to remind all participants that they will be dismissed by section after the ceremony. Directions will be given once the ceremony concludes. Please wait for your section to exit. At this moment, we'd like to ask audience members to please remove any hats, sombreros, or any other attire that may block the view of other guests in attendance. Thank you so much for your understanding. Welcome to the 2021 Mountain View High School graduation. We are honored to host this year's commencement ceremony for our students, their guests, and our staff. The year 2021 is the 91st anniversary of the Clint Independent School District and the 29th graduating class for Mountain View High School. This year's graduation is a unique event due to the challenges that have arisen this past year, but our students have overcome many barriers to be here today. We are honored to recognize their accomplishments and proud to issue their diplomas for their hard work and dedication. It is our distinct pleasure to host this year's event at the Plaza Theatre Performing Arts Center, a nationally recognized building of historic significance. Built in 1930 with Spanish colonial revival architecture, the Plaza Theatre features intricately painted ceilings, mosaic tiled floors, decorative metal railings, and antique furniture. Additionally, the Plaza is one of the few remaining atmospheric theaters resembling a Spanish courtyard under a southwestern sky. Being that the Plaza Theatre is a National Historic Building of significance and a source of pride for the greater El Paso community, we ask that you please use extra caution while in the building. Thank you in advance for helping maintain the Plaza Theatre in pristine condition. We hope you enjoy tonight's celebration of the class of 2021. Opening our ceremony, the commencement banner will be carried by Michael Guzman, JROTC captain, who will lead our graduation program. Beside him is Brianna Ornelas, who will carry the district ceremonial mace. Conveying scholarship, confidence, and triumph, the Clint ISD ceremonial mace symbolizes the governing authority and integrity of the Board of Trustees. The district seal, boldly mounted atop the staff, symbolizes that the board is the custodian of excellence in learning and scholarship for all Clint ISD students. The mace is a reminder of the commitment of the Board of Trustees to provide the finest education and scholarly opportunities for our students. After Mr. Guzman and Ms. Ornelas, Cassandra Page and Carlos Contreras will carry the campus and district gonfalons, adding pride and dignity to this event. And now, Dr. Juan I. Martinez, Clint ISD Superintendent, and Robert Trejo, Principal of Mountain View High School, will escort the graduates into the ceremony. Will the audience please rise to welcome the 2021 graduating class? Graduates, please remain standing until all graduates are in the theater.
Post the gonfalons, please. Graduates up here on the stage, you may take your seats. Okay, do I keep going? Shall we start? All right, everybody, welcome. Please direct your attention to the screen as our district honor choir performs the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge, directed by Jabnel Cortez, National Honor Society member.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. You may be seated. Guests, one more time, please direct your attention to the video screen again, as the welcome on behalf of the class of 2021 will be given by Student Council President, Ms. Evelyn Sanchez.
Good evening, Dr. Martinez, Mr. Littlejohn, Clint board members, and VHS administration, teachers, parents, and seniors. Thank you for joining us here today as we celebrate the success of each and every senior sitting here today. My name is Evelyn Sanchez, your Student Council President, and I am delighted to be speaking in front of you today. Mountain View High School, I promise, is not an abrupt breakup speech. Think of it more as a farewell. First and foremost, I would like to begin thanking faculty and staff for making Mountain View High School a place for success. Today is an important day that marks the beginning of a journey. This year taught us something important: to savor every moment, because anything can change in an instant. Graduation isn't the ultimate objective, it is rather a stepping stone to the rest of our lives. The future is unknown, and that is the fun part. Figuring out what life has in store for us, making mistakes, picking ourselves up, and being fearless to start all over again. This graduation shows us that we are capable of achieving anything if we commit to our goals. Tonight might be the last night we see these familiar faces. I encourage you to greet the person sitting next to you. Whether it was for a quick second, for a semester, or perhaps even years, you have impacted each individual sitting with you here today. As we step out of this beautiful venue tonight, I hope that you choose success instead of failure. I hope that you choose happiness over sadness,
I hope you choose to prosper instead of defeat. I hope you choose bravery over fear. Whether you chose to be a Miner, a Tejano, an Aggie, a Longhorn, and the list goes on, I hope that every day after today, you choose to chase after your dreams and never quit. Remember, Lobos never surrender. Mountain View High School, thank you for the sweet memories that only took seconds to make, but will remain with us for years to follow. Thank you for giving us days we will always remember and friends we will never forget. The next time we will step foot on campus, we'll be stepping foot on campus as alumni. 4 years went by too quick, didn't they? I am incredibly proud of you, class of 2021, and I root for the classes to follow. Porque yo sí le voy a los Lobos. Congratulations, class of 2021, you did it.
Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Robert Trejo, and I'm the proud principal at Mountain View High School. It is with great honor that I introduce our special guest today. With us this evening are board members of the Clint Independent School District. As I call your name, please stand and be identified. First, our Clint ISD board members of trustees. Arlene Parada, board president. Arturo Cruz, first vice president. James Pendel, secretary. Jaime Lopez, board member. Adrian Perez, board member. Isela Torres, board member. Jarrett Rogers, board member. And Dr. Martinez, superintendent. We have some special guests here with us today. We have an alumnus of the class of 2016, Ms. Krista Ibi. Thank you for being here. We also have a special guest. We would like to recognize Ms. Betty Leon, who is a special guest here today, the last standing charter member of Mountain View High School, opening up the school library, who will be retiring after 35 years of service. Ms. Betty Leon, please stand and be recognized. We also want to thank our cabinet members who throughout the year have been there to guide and support the Lobos in all of their accomplishments. Here with us today, we have Dr. Jesse Klein, Executive Director of Business Services. Mr. Manuel Verduzco, Chief Technology Officer. And of course, we would like to recognize Mr. Littlejohn, our Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, who with his leadership and guidance has helped make this possible. I would like to thank also two of our assistant principals. Guys, I wouldn't know what I would do without you, and that's Mr. Martin Mota and Mr. Kimball. We also want to thank Ms. Adrienne Alvarez, our curriculum coach, who has assisted all of the students and all of the faculty throughout the year. Our students couldn't have completed their journey without the guidance and support of their counselors, Ms. Norma Dominguez, Cristina Flores, and college and career counselor, Ms. Leslie Ruiz. I know that we're missing many of our Lobo faculty here with us tonight, but they are watching at home and they are proud to see you graduate today. Let us give them a round of applause. Last but not least, we do want to recognize your senior class sponsors, Mr. Cortez, Ms. Rivera, and Ms. Perales, for all of their work and dedication to the senior class. Dr. Martinez, members of the board and cabinet, Mountain View faculty and staff, families of the graduates, thank you for being here and for supporting the class of 2021. I would like to thank all the parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and every family member of the graduate for allowing us to be part of your sons and daughters' education for the last 12 years. Dr. Martinez, mesa directiva, miembros del gabinete, maestros y personal de Mountain View High School, familias de los graduados, padres, tutores, abuelos, tíos, tías, primos, primas y todos los familiares de los graduados, les quiero dar gracias por permitirnos ser parte de la educación de sus hijos y hijas por los últimos 12 años. I would like the graduates to now please help me in a round of applause to your family members in attendance that have supported you here along the way in this remarkable journey. Gracias, graduados, por acompañarme. Thank you for this applause para sus familias que aquí están presentes y los han apoyado en esta notable jornada. It is a blessing to be here today in this beautiful venue to celebrate you, the class of 2021. So let us enjoy every single second of this graduation. Es una bendición para estar aquí juntos en este lugar tan hermoso para celebrarlos a ustedes, la clase del 2021. Vamos a disfrutar cada segundo de esta graduación. At this time, I would like to introduce one of our assistant principals as he announces our Alpha Lobo Awards. Mr. Klimble, please take the stage.
Thank you. The Lobo Awards are a way to honor seniors at graduation that have overcome adversity, displayed courage, are resilient, successful, and are leaders of the pack. This award is not only based on academic merit, but it is a testament to a student's dedication to their school. When I call your name, please come to the stage to pick up your award and remain on stage until all recipients have been recognized. To achieve your goals requires sacrifice. The following Lobo left behind his life and family in Mexico to pursue his dreams of obtaining an education in the U.S. The following Lobo is described as likable, funny, and good-hearted by his teachers. This Lobo has made cosmetology very entertaining and exciting. He's always found a way to encourage and motivate other Lobos with his "we are all in it together" type of attitude. He aspires to become a successful entrepreneur in the beauty industry. The adversity he faced is no match for his tenacity to be successful. Our first Alpha Lobo Award goes to Samuel Navarez. Always there to help ensure the Lobos will be heard. This Lobo always completed tasks and projects to the best of her abilities. Her teachers describe her as a great conversationalist, leader, and someone who has all the potential to realize her goals. She was part of the Cujo Book Club, NHS, and choir, where she earned numerous Division I scores and advanced to region and area competitions. She was also part of our patient care technician medical program, where she earned her certification. She always has a smile, and yes, we got this type of attitude. Our second Alpha Lobo Award goes to Arlene Chides. I've often asked myself what defines a leader. Books you read can provide a general idea of what qualities a leader should possess and what qualities can help you achieve goals. But from my experience, the actions of a leader are genuinely what is remembered. One Friday night during a football game, while on the sideline of a game, a teammate was hurt on the field. You could tell the change of emotion in his face, that he would rather be the one on the ground rather than any of his teammates. Never backed out in any circumstance, no matter the odds. This is what being a Lobo is all about. No quitting, no surrender. This young man must lead his team in both victories and through defeat. Through unwavering leadership characteristics, he has demonstrated a positive change in our school, holding up to the values of respect, excellence, and commitment. Our third Alpha Lobo Award goes to Chris Javier Gamboa. The following Lobo is caring and eager to tackle any project or school activity thrown her way. This Lobo bleeds blue and gray. 16-hour days were the norm for this young lady, rising early for the band and ending late with either cheer, Stuco, or NHS responsibilities. Coffee was her go-to drink to keep her sharp during her late-night ambulance work shifts. Taking care of patients is a passion that has only grown over the last few years through our EMT program. A kind and caring person, good-hearted, and always with a positive attitude to her classmates. Our fourth Alpha Lobo Award goes to Nicole De La Rosa. Described as perhaps one of the humblest, well-mannered Lobo, this young man has earned accomplishments in HOSA at the state and national levels, earned multiple certifications in the healthcare industry and business, was a member of choir and NHS, and served as the EMT squadron commander. Our valedictorian Joaquin was always there for all his Lobos. He credits his brother and Miss De La Fuente for opening his eyes to the opportunities available to him in pursuing a good education. The faculty of Mountain View High School voted this young man as Mr. MVHS for his contributions to our school. Our 5th Alpha Lobo Award goes to Joaquin Valadez. Described by her sponsor as a quiet, beautiful young lady who has blossomed intellectually over the last 4 years, the following Alpha Lobo gives it her all in the activities she is a part of. Her interests include reading, theater, and business. In theater, she helped direct the first UIL show production for our newly redesigned program. This Lobo served on the Student Leadership Board of Directors with GECU for our tax preparation program, Project Vita, which offers free tax services to the Montana Vista community. A silent leader of the pack, our 6th Alpha Lobo Award goes to Cynthia Gallegos. The following Alpha Lobo Award goes to a young lady who has supported and pushed others around her to excel. She has earned multiple medical certifications and maintained the A honor roll during the entire 4 years, graduating in the top 10 of her class. It only took one single campus tour for this young lady to realize, I want to be a Lobo. The moment school started, this young lady quickly jumped on every academic opportunity school offered, serving as a member of BPA, cheer, NHS, softball, yearbook, and book club is no easy task when you're also in charge as the executive officer of the EMT squadron for this year's graduating class. Her love of reading and smile is contagious in uplifting her fellow Lobos. The faculty voted this young lady as Miss Mountain View High School for her contributions to our school. Our 7th Alpha Lobo Award goes to Mia Garcia. When a task is assigned to the following Lobo, it gets done with precision. She is described as joyful and hardworking. Everywhere and in everything, Lobo spirit is defined by this Lobo. Always eager to promote school spirit, this Lobo always found ways to keep us pumped up about school and school activities. This Lobo is part of our EMT squadron, student council, NHS, softball, and cheer. Pep rallies were more spirited because of this Lobo. She supported not just the seniors, but all the student body classes. A respectful and cheerful young lady, she is always there to help all Lobos. The 8th Alpha Lobo Award goes to Ruby Soto. Her sponsor describes the following Lobo as the most genuine, humble, and sweetest student they have ever met. She's brilliant and is also an avid reader. Her sponsor says, I've seen her come out of her shell over the past years that I have known her as a member of the Cujo Book Club. This Lobo has also won numerous Division I scores and advanced to region and area competitions in choir. She wants to be an elementary school teacher. This student was chosen to participate in a panel discussion as Dallas schools came to visit Mountain View High School Health Professions Academy. During the panel discussion, she wowed with her articulate responses on why her time at Mountain View has prepared her for such a career. A silent leader in the pack who must be recognized today is our 9th Alpha Lobo Award, Jabnel Cortez. High school can be the greatest of adventures, but it is a journey marked by trials and difficulties for some. For this Alpha Lobo in particular, it has not been easy trying to be the best son possible to help his family and keep up with school. Sometimes giving up seemed like the easiest option, but he did not quit. He channeled his energy and focus. He did not lose hope in us as educators, and we never lost hope in him as a student. His teacher says that she remembers he would not leave the class until I checked every piece of his work and told him exactly what he needed to do. This was aside from the high expectations for himself to work, grow as a person, and sustain his loved ones. What I remember as principal are the times we cried together in my office and all the tough conversations I had with you. Every year it seemed like responsibilities increased for this Lobo, and this year your main challenge was graduating while working to make a living. Despite this, you are courageous and resilient. He is here today to serve as proof that all is possible if you set your mind to it. For this reason, Eddie Rubio, you are deserving of the final Alpha Lobo Award.
Tell them to, when he comes up, tell them to remove their mask for a photo.
Okay.
And then put their mask back on after.
Okay, will do. Yes, sir. Alpha Lobos, if you would please remove your masks so we can take a photo. Let us give our Alpha Lobos a round of applause.
Eddie, pick up.
Alpha Lobos, you may return to your seats. Please put your masks back on. Thank you. At this time, Mr. Mota will recognize scholarships and our top 10.
We are proud to announce that the class of 2021 brought nearly $4 million in scholarship money. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who received the highest number of scholarships. And please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Iran Rodriguez. Gema Ontiveros. Zenbe Hernandez. Evelyn Lara. Azul Salas, Israel Carrillo, Cynthia Delgado, Ruby Soto, Jamnel Cortez, and the student receiving the most scholarships for the class of 2021 is Mr. Angel Martinez. These students worked extremely hard in becoming scholarship recipients from a university, trade school, and military branch. Let's give these kids another round of applause. Way to go, Lobos. Please be seated. We also would like to recognize students who completed 12 hours or more of dual credit classes. They have been bestowed this evening with a teal cord. Can you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Now, students, for those of you who received a white cord because you accomplished 30 hours or more of dual credit, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. And finally, we would like to pay special recognition to the following students who completed 38 hours in dual credit. These students received the teal and white cord this evening. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Cynthia Gallegos, Jocelyn Castaneda, and Diego Soto. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we want to acknowledge students who graduated in the top 10% of the class. Each of these students received a gray cord, are in silver and white. Students in the top 10%, please stand to be recognized. Thank you, students. Now, the top 10 graduating seniors of the class of 2021 will now be acknowledged. Each student will be receiving a gold cord representing this prestigious honor. As we call your name, please come forward to the stage and remain there until all 10 are on stage. Names will be read in descending order. Number 10, Arlene Chidas. Number 9, Mia Carolyn Garcia. Tied for 7th is Evelyn Alondra Sanchez and Stacy Olmeda. Number 6, Christian Piedra. Number 5, Angel Martinez. Number 4, Jabnel Cortez. Number 3, Ruby Alejandra Soto. Our salutatorian, number 2, Garrett Thomas IV, who will also be receiving a special medal signifying him as our number 2. And our number 1, Joaquin Isaac Valadez, our valedictorian, who will be receiving an honor graduate certificate and a state tuition waiver and a medal signifying him as our valedictorian. At this time, top 10 seniors, please remove your mask so we may take a picture. Before they leave the stage, will the parents of these top 10 seniors please stand to be recognized? Thank you, parents, for all your support and patience. Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. At this time, Mr. Kimball will be presenting our salutatorian and valedictorian.
We would like to introduce our second highest ranking graduate with a GPA of 100.97. Our salutatorian, Garrett IV, will deliver his speech. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Good afternoon, parents, family members, teachers and staff, and my fellow graduates. I will do my best to make sure my time is brief, but I hope you all will be able to take away some lesson from what I have to say today. Additionally, I won't waste anyone's time by telling you that you have to study and work hard to find success. These are speeches we've all heard a million times before, and I would hate nothing more than to become one of them. On that note, I would like to begin with a simple quotation. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. This saying from E.E. Cummings is by far one of my favorites. It speaks a simple truth. Finding and being your authentic self is one of the most challenging, if not the most challenging task one can face over the course of their life. It is one that involves several different aspects of success and lessons that we all have to learn. Sacrifice, failure, and perhaps most importantly, balance. If success is a market, then sacrifice is its currency. It's a simple reflection of the law of exchange and opportunity cost that we learned so much about in economics. In order to gain something, we must give up something else. What we purchase with our sacrifices is purely up to us. We might choose to buy good grades, but in exchange, we give up our time that we could spend doing something else, and vice versa. During my time at Mountain View High School, I have become no stranger to sacrifice. I may be standing before you all as the Salutatorian, but I gave up plenty along the way to achieve it, and so did all of you. We have worn down more pencils than I can count, and burned through erasers even faster than that. We have discarded enough paper to make a forest. We have pulled more all-nighters than any of us would care to admit. I, just like each and every one of you, have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into my success. My point is this: everything comes at a cost, and success only comes to those who are willing to pay for it, and we must make sacrifices and take risks to discover who we really are. The second aspect of success is failure. I know that sounds like a paradox, but bear with me. As Thomas Edison once famously said, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 things that do not work." Failure offers a unique opportunity, the ability to start again with the added benefit of hindsight. And as they say, hindsight is 20/20. Failure lends itself to persistence and perseverance and can be a great teacher. Failure teaches us about our limits, what we need in order to succeed, and when to ask for help. It can also teach us when we need to let go. It is admirable to put all of your effort into a cause, but it is healthy to recognize when that cause is either unrealistic, beyond your limits to achieve at the moment, or taking a larger toll on you than what you hope to get out of it. That is not to say that we shouldn't give it our all. I am simply stating that perfectionism does far more harm than good. Failure does not and should not define who you are, so it is important to maintain your sanity and your self-worth in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The final aspect of success is balance. In my experience, I noticed that the more effort I put into maintaining what I wanted to be a perfect record, the more my mental health began to decline. I was constantly criticizing myself, always stressed out, and a perfectionist to a fault. However, when I prioritized my mental health and sanity, I noticed that my grades started to slip lower than where I wanted them to be. So, through trial and error, I have found my happy medium. And as a result, I stand before you today as second in the class. Had I continued the self-destructive cycle of working without any regard to my mental health, I could be standing before you all today as valedictorian, but at what cost? It is encouraged and healthy to pressure yourself to do your absolute best, but do not put so much pressure that you lose sight of your needs and your health. My point is that while hard work and perseverance are a crucial part of finding success, it is even more critical that you take the time to recharge and find yourself and your identity. It is true that success requires sacrifice, but I implore each and every one of you, do not let it rob you of your individuality. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. In this world of constantly being on the go, we must be brave and take a step back when we need it to center ourselves. If you have listened to nothing I have said throughout this speech, there is one lesson I want you all to take away, and it is this. It's okay to be a little selfish when it means the difference between being your authentic self and stifling it. We must make difficult but very necessary sacrifices to be able to express ourselves without fear and without shame. In summation, keep these three things in mind. Firstly, learn from failure. Do not let it rule over you. Secondly, only sacrifice those things which you are willing and able to give up. And finally, find your happy medium. And with that, I encourage all of you to go off into this exciting new chapter of our lives with courage and enthusiasm. Thank you all for your time and attention, and congratulations again to the class of 2021.
And now, we would like to recognize our highest-ranking graduate. with a GPA of 101.515, Joaquin Valadez will now deliver the valedictorian address. Again, we ask that you direct your attention to the screen.
Good evening, school board, cabinet, administration, faculty, families, and fellow classmates. I would first like to give special recognition to every person who helped make this night possible. Most importantly, I would like to thank my parents and my brother for their guidance these last 4 years, for showing me that life might have ups and downs, but there is always a solution to every problem. Ultimately, thank you for showing me how working hard, having hope and passion was essential to my success. Buenas noches, mesa directiva, gabinete, directores, maestros, familiares y estimados compañeros. Quisiera agradecer a cada persona que ayudó a hacer esta noche posible. Igualmente quisiera agradecer a mis padres y hermanos por guiarme estos últimos 4 años, por enseñarme que la vida puede tener altas y bajas, pero siempre hay una solución a cada problema. Gracias por enseñarme cómo trabajando duro, teniendo esperanza y pasión se alcanza el éxito. As I mentioned, I would like to stress 2 attributes that have helped me being successful. The first one is passion. Passion. Living is beautiful, learning is wonderful, but enjoying life by following our greatest desires is a dream to live up to. Each one of us has dreams, but we all share something in common, which is dreaming. Never settle for less than what your dream is. Always follow your heart and let your mind roam freely without restraints. Adversity will show up at our doorstep. We will fail, but keep in mind that this failure will not define us. It is part of growing. It is inevitable. It might seem like the end of the road, but it will just be another obstacle we have to overcome. Instead of allowing yourself to give in to failure, re-spark the flame of passion within you to keep going, and once again, you will stand up tall. Your passion will guide you through failure and make you stronger. Therefore, be resilient, be patient, and committed when following your dreams. Hope. Along with passion, you need to have hope. Hope to accomplish anything you set your mind to do. Hope to feel happiness. Hope to become a better you. I know this year has been difficult for all of us, but one thing was for sure. We did not lose hope. Life went on, and here we are today, graduating. When encountering a storm, have hope that it will pass. Yes, there will be dark days ahead of us, but our hope will get us through. Like Stephen Hawking once said, however bad life may seem, there's always something you can do at and succeed at. Where there is life, there is hope. And right now, I see the class of 2021 full of life and hope. All there is left for me to say is congratulations, Lobos. We've made it despite the hardships we face. Go out there, enjoy, endure, and experience. Always remember to carry hope and pursue your passion. Class of 2021, live your life with no regrets.
Mountain View's high school class of 2021 would like to present Dr. Martinez with a special gift as a thank you for all your support you have given them. Dr. Martinez, without your leadership and passion, this would not have been possible for our Lobos today.
Good evening, Lobos. On behalf of the School Board of Trustees, my family and I, and the entire Clint ISD family, congratulations to the class of 2021. Come on, let me hear you. Congratulations. All of us here today are extremely proud of you, and the Clint ISD family, of course, we are very proud of each and every one of you. As you already heard, we introduced earlier our board members here to my right. Let me tell you, I want to express my sincere appreciation for each and every one of them. They allow us to dream and dream big and do things that perhaps nowhere else in the world is done as it is done in Clint ISD. And an example is this beautiful facility. Everything we did for you in this graduation ceremony for you and our schools is a testament to the leadership of our board and also their trust that when we say we are going to do something, they know that it will be the very best for our students. And I want to thank them for allowing us to do these great things for you. So Please give him another round of applause to our board members. Lobos, the theme of my message to the graduating class of 2021 is entitled Memorable. Memorable is defined by the website dictionary as worth remembering, especially because of being special or unusual. This school year, your senior year, was certainly unusual, but I think it was also very special and worth remembering, just as the dictionary defines it. Because of the pandemic, people around the world, and including us, we have been carrying feelings of anxiety and grief and shock, fear, and sadness. However, tonight, it is a time for us to celebrate, not to be sad, but to celebrate your accomplishments, your success, and a renewed sense of gratitude for reaching this milestone in your life. So let us celebrate and look forward with anticipation to better days ahead. We do know that adversity will come our way in many different forms. Sometimes it is expected, sometimes it's a total surprise. But it depends on how we handle it that we confront those challenges. However, I know that each and every one of you will face whatever challenge faces you in the future, and I know you will face it with courage and you will be successful. How do I know? Well, let me tell you, I remember so many of you, most of you, since you were in 5th grade. You were so little and now you've grown up, and I can tell you it is impressive to see you after this year. And I was thinking, where did the years go? I remember you little ones when you went from Red Sands and Montana Vista and went to East Montana Middle School. And I remember you, mister. I remember you. I remember Ruby and Alexis and Amy and so many of you. I can go on and on naming some of you. Let me tell you, your family is so proud of you. And I know that all of you will pursue worthy goals, reach those goals, and make a difference in the world, and more importantly, make a difference in your life and the life of your family. Speaking of family, it is our tradition to honor our graduates with a medallion. You have it right there. In fact, we gave it to you. You should be carrying it on your neck. It's a beautiful medallion. Every year is different. We make it specially for you. It is given to you on behalf of the School Board of Trustees, the teachers who work so hard for you, the administrators who work just as hard, and of course, all of the Clint ISD family. But most importantly, this medallion, students, is given to you on behalf of your parents. Please read what it says in the back of this medallion. It says, memorable. We wanted to make this graduation memorable, for you to remember. For you to remember every time you drive by downtown El Paso, you will see this beautiful place and remember this moment. But there's something else that I want to tell you about this memorable medallion. And you probably do not understand what I'm going to tell you right now, but your parents will understand. This moment, as you sit here, your parents out there are thinking of those years when you were just a little boy and just a little girl. They are remembering those moments when you went to kindergarten and pre-K, perhaps the first day. And I can tell you that especially moms, they went just this last days, they went to look at your pictures, your baby pictures and your elementary pictures, and they are remembering those days right now. And they remember how wonderful it was when you just were young, just little kids who enjoy life. But then you grew. And then the middle school year came. Well, let's not remember the middle school years, okay? And they came and went. But then they saw you transition into the responsible adults of your high school years that you're here today. Let me tell you, students, believe me when I tell you, there is no one, absolutely no one in this room that loves you more than your parents and the family that you have. And as Mr. Trejo said, and I want you to do it again, please give him another hand to your family that has been with you all this time. And because we wanted to make this moment so special, you know, the medallion, you can put it and save it and put it away. But there's one thing that you cannot put away. It will always remind you of this very special moment. So tonight, as you go home, driving on I-10, turn to your left, and you will look at the star on the mountain. The star on the mountain will be lit in your honor tonight. It is my hope that for many years to come, every time you look up to the Franklin Mountains and see the star, it will remind you of this beautiful moment. Please remember that you are not just any graduate among the millions who will graduate this year. Rather, remember that you are destined to do and accomplish great things in your life. And it is my hope that that star will remind you of it. Let me repeat. It is my hope that that star in the mountain will remind you that you are not just any other graduate. You are destined to do and accomplish great things in your life. You know, during the Mountain View graduation of 2016, among the graduates was a young lady who in many ways exemplifies the Lobo spirit. My goodness, she was hardworking, dedicated, focused, and remains to this day. This young lady was involved in almost every aspect of academic life at Mountain View High School. Out of curiosity, I went back to the 2016 yearbook and checked. And guess what? Every page that I turned, there she was. The National Honor Society. UIL, there she was. Drum major, there she was. Officer of the Sociedad Honoraria Hispana, there she was. Spanish literature, there she was. She appeared in 13 pages of the yearbook, and more than 13 pages. Actually, I counted, and I stopped counting after that. You know, and then I thought, well, I thought of my own graduation in high school, and graduates, I appeared in my yearbook one time. That was my senior picture, and it has my wrong name on it. But this lady, my goodness, she was in every single picture. Not only, every single page, she was also the valedictorian from Mountain View High School in 2016. Her name is Krista Eby. Krista graduated from UTEP in 2020 with a degree in forensic science. And Krista, you are an example and a role model to all these graduates. She is now pursuing a master's degree at UTEP, and it is my honor. It was my honor to graduate you, Krista, in 2016, and it is my honor to welcome you back as an example of the Lobo spirit of Mountain View High School. Krista, please come up to the front. We have a special gift for you to congratulate you and to welcome you back. Congratulations. Please remove your mask for a beautiful picture. Come on, Mr. Trejo, you can do that too. And I understand Ms. Krista's parents are here, so please thank you for allowing her to be here today. I want to give you a hand. Again, Krista, for exemplifying the Lobo spirit, the administration at Mountain View High School selected you as an undergraduate. Congratulations, we are very proud of you. And you know what? In your yearbook, you were selected the most likely to take over the world, and I'm sure you will. So, congratulations. Finalmente quiero agradecer a los padres, los familiares y amigos de los graduandos por acompañarnos hoy en este momento tan especial. Les agradecemos de todo corazón su confianza y el apoyo que ustedes dan al Distrito Escolar de Clint, y más importante, les agradecemos el apoyo que le han dado a sus hijos durante estos últimos años en Mountain View High School. Muchas felicidades a cada uno de ustedes, a sus familias y por supuesto a los graduados de la clase del 2021. Muchas, pero muchas felicidades a cada uno de ustedes. Aplauso. All right, Lobos, I am extremely proud of you. We are very proud of you. You are an impressive group of scholars. This graduation will be memorable. However, a university graduation will be not only memorable, but it will be remarkable. I challenge you to go and make it happen. Congratulations to each and every one of you. May God bless you and your wonderful families. Thank you.
Dr. Martinez, will you honor us by certifying the Lobo class of 2021?
All right, graduates, this is the moment you're waiting for. As soon as I finish reading this certification of your graduation, you become official graduates. So here we go. I hereby certify that the eligible students of the 2021 class of Mountain View High School have successfully completed all required courses set forth by the Texas State Board of Education and the Clint Independent School District Board of Trustees, and therefore, I now officially declare the eligible students in the class of 2021 as graduates of Mountain View High School this 9th day of June 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Martinez. We will now begin to award the diplomas to the Lobo graduates of class of 2021. Reading the names will be class sponsors, Mr. Felipe Cortez and Ms. Patricia Rivera.
Rudy Benjamin Matos. Let's give Rudy another round of applause, please. Joaquin Isaac Valadez. Garrett Austin Four. Ruby Alejandra Soto. Jabnel Cortez. Angel Martinez. Cristian Piedra. Stacy Olmeda. Evelyn Alondra Sanchez. Jay Pong. Alexis Brianna Martinez. Alfredo Alberto Emiliano. Nicole de la Rosa. Samira Ceballos. Arlene Chides. Mia Carolyn Garcia. Daniela Michelle Chavez. Evelyn Itzel Lara Perez. Cynthia Gallegos. Natalia Isabel Acevedo. Gracie Acuña. Fernando Gael Alba. Alicia Álvarez. Amanda Lee Álvarez. Josué Arturo Álvarez. Viridiana Amaya. Araceli Anchondo. John Apodaca. Nathaniel Abdiel Araiza. Selena Ariola. Angélica Ávila. Yaneli Ayala. José Armando Banuelos Díaz. Karen Alejandra Barraza. Jonathan Isaiah Basurto. Angelina Annabel Bernaldez. Darian Cahill. Marlene Camacho. Enrique Cámara. Israel Carrillo. Giovanni Castañeda. Jocelyn Castañeda. Kevin Isaías Castillo. Adrian Chavez. Gabriel Sebastián Chavez. Jorge Luis Chávez Anaya. Eric Josué Claudio. Diana Patricia Cobian Maines. Carlos Contreras. Alexander Delgado. Cynthia Janet Delgado Quesada. Giselle Genesis Diaz. Jorge Lorenzo Enciso Jr. Thank you. Desiree Esparza. Josué Rafael Esquivel. Gael Iram Fernández. Damien Andre Franco. Abril Galindo. Allison Margaret Galindo. Christopher Javier Gamboa. Christopher Moses Gamboa. Elsa Araceli Garcia. Hunter James Garcia. Joanna Garcia. Manuel Antonio Garcia. Max Garcia. Karen Daniela Garcia Aldaba. Annabelle Gomez. Natalie Gomez. Joanna Gonzalez. Joshua Gonzalez. Diego Ernesto Huereca. Jaden Samuel Guerrero. Michael Angel Guzman. Aldo Hernández. Emanuel Hernández. Nadia Iván Hernández. Zenvey Abril Hernández. Guadalupe Herrera. Yahaira Denise Herrera Rentería. Natalie Christine Holguín.
Cristian Eduardo Lerma. Carla Yvette Linares. Giselle Lira. Joana Virginia Lopez Martinez.
Speak a little bit louder and slow down.
Tommy Jacob Lozoya. Eliza Lutin. John Macias.
You need to get closer.
Diana Madrid. Joel Madrid. Areli Mancina Hernández. Ángel Iván Marceleno. Areli Márquez. Ashley Márquez. Michelle Márquez. Jessica Martínez Flores. Alphonse Medellin. Viviana Alejandra Medina. Esmeralda Daniela Mejía Cardona. Brian Manuel Meléndez Porras. Diego Francisco Mesa. Angelina Marie Morado. Amy Moreno. Stephanie Iván Mota. Jonathan Nava. Kevin Eduardo Ogas. Gema Esmeralda Ontiveros. Aileen Ordaz. Brianna Saraí Ornelas. Salja Badía Ortega Loria. Marvin Jonathan Ortiz Huizar. Javier Padilla. José Antonio Padilla Álvarez. Cassandra Marie Page. Saraí Gallardo. Jennifer Peinado. Luis Alexis Peinado. Desiree Alexis Peña.
You should know my name. You don't even look at the card.
Esteban Peña. Victoria Anaí Pérez. Jaime Piña Jr. Jesús Alejandro Piñón. Isaiah Salvador Ponce. Rainy Judy Powell. Jesse James Provencio. Wesley Cody Provencio. Joseph Quiñones. Isaac Ramírez. Joel Daniel Ramírez. Paul Angel Ramírez. Manny Nicolás Ramos Fierro. Destiny Amarie Rentería. Waldo Raúl Robles Sainz. Irán Sofía Rodríguez. Rafael Rodríguez. Miguel Ángel Rojas. Eduardo Rubio Jr. Azul Salas. Miriam Génesis Samaniego. Michelle Sánchez. Ingrid Areli Santoyo. Ashley Itzel Saucedo. Emily Saucedo. Frida Saucedo. Yair Saucedo. Melanie Saucedo. Aidil Siana Silva. Edgar Silva. Claudia Daniela Silva Pérez. Devin Angel Solis. Christopher Solorzano. Lian Soriano. Amanda Soto. Diego Esteban Soto. César Alberto Talamantes. Keila Talavera. Carlos Abdiel Torres. Lucía Magdalena Torres. Linda Jasmine Uribe. Amanda Urrutia. Samantha Alexa Valenzuela. Ángel Abel Vallejo. Genesis Monique Varela. Magali Vázquez. Angel Vera. Andrea Vidana. Angel Saúl Zambrano. Guinevere Yvonne Zavala. Noé Mendoza Jr. Samuel Nevares Espinosa. César Ángel Medina.
I'm gonna walk behind you.
David Guadalupe Ortega. Francisco Roberto Lira García. Eduardo Rivera.
Right, sorry, Chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the Mountain View class of 2021. Let's give them one last round of applause. Congratulations. I came... Oh, hey. I came across this quote from Zig Ziglar recently, and it hasn't left my heart as we transition out of the COVID-19 pandemic. The quote is, "Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours." Me encontré con esta cotización de Zig Ziglar recientemente y no ha salido de mi corazón mientras salimos de la pandemia del COVID-19. La cita es: miedo tiene dos significados. Olvídate de todo y corre, o enfréntate a todo y levántate. La elección es tuya. Look around you. Graduates, look around you. Take a moment. Look around you. Mira a tu alrededor. I know the choice you made. You faced it all and rose. I do not know every single one of the stories of what you had to endure to get to this moment to celebrate your graduation, but I do know many. Know that I admire you and your tenacity. Se enfrentaron a todo y se levantaron. No conozco todas y cada una de sus historias de lo que tuvieron que pasar para llegar a este momento, para celebrar su graduación, pero sí conozco muchas de ellas y sepan que los admiro a ustedes y a su tenacidad. Nothing wavered you. You faced everything and kept moving forward to the top. Do not be shy or shameful of your experiences. Instead, wear them proudly. Wear them proudly as a battle scar that shows you are resilient and that shows you are unstoppable. Life is not going to be a bed of roses, and you already know this. I hope that alongside this, you have also come to realize that you have intellect, strength, ability to face everything and rise. Nada los hizo flaquear. Se enfrentaron a todo y siguieron avanzando hacia la cima. No sean tímidos o avergonzados de sus experiencias. En lugar de eso, úsenlos con orgullo, como un escudo de batalla que demuestra que son resistentes y imparables. La vida no va a ser una cama de rosas y eso ya lo saben. Espero que, junto con esto, también se hayan dado cuenta de que tienen intelecto, la fuerza y la capacidad para afrontar todo y levantarse. What is left to decide is, do you have the will to do it? Do you have the ganas? If the last few years are an indicator of your tenacity to push forward, then my heart is happy for every single one of you, because I know that the Lobos will be heard loudly and clearly for years to come. Lo que queda por decirles es, y preguntarles es, que si tienen la voluntad para hacerlo. ¿Tienen las ganas? Si estos últimos años son un indicador de su tenacidad para seguir adelante, entonces mi corazón está feliz por cada uno de ustedes, porque los Lobos serán escuchados fuertes y claramente en los próximos años. Make goals and surpass them. Help and be kind to others. Remove the word cannot from your vocabulary, and do not forget to always bet on yourselves. Fíjate, metas y supérenlas. Ayuda, ser amable con otros. Elimina el de no se puede de tu vocabulario y nunca olvides en apostar en ti mismo. Bet on yourselves all in. Apuesten todo en ustedes mismos. Porque yo sí apuesto, because if I bet, voy a apostar en ustedes. I'm going to bet on you. Porque yo sí le voy a los Lobos. Yeah. Congratulations, Lobos. At this moment, please stand. At this time, please move your tassel to the left, signifying that you are officially the class of 2021 for Mountain View High School. All right, class of 2021, can you please take a seat?
As a final remembrance of the 2021 school year, we would like to take a moment to honor those in attendance tonight and those who cannot be here with us. At this moment, please retrieve the glow stick that was issued before the ceremony. Gently snap and shake the cylinder to activate the light. We have created a memory montage of the year to celebrate and remember the class of 2021. As you watch the video, the theater lights will dim